downloads and upload speeds. Woo! Dude, I'm like so much happier with this video than no issues. All I gotta do all is I'm good. I can wait till it's
Live from the rinks at Shelton. Here the upper rink getting set to go for the Empire Collegiate Hockey Conference Playoffs. AAU college hockey. The road to nationals begins here in Shelton, Connecticut. Good evening, everybody. Brady Campbell with you from the upper rink. First of a couple matchups here tonight between the upper and lower rink. And we start things off in the silver division, the quarterfinals, Division III hockey, the Hofstra Pride and the University of New Haven Chargers will do battle here tonight. Two of the lower seeds in the silver division so far, the 4-seed Chargers, the 5-seed Pride will look to do battle. Looking first at the Chargers, 7-14-1 on the season. They had 17 points, finishing 5th place. Their last game out was against the Hofstra Pride, a 4-3 victory back on February the 8th. Leading the way with 2 goals and 1 assist was Patsy Harris, and Nicholas L. stopping 36 in the victory. Last year in these Empire Collegiate Hockey Conference playoffs, the Chargers fell in the quarterfinal round to Stony Brook University in the Black Tournament. That was a 5-1 loss in that one for the Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Pride, finishing just behind the Chargers with a record of 4-16-2, 10 points on the year, 6th place. Their last game was that 4-1 loss that we mentioned against the Chargers. Spiro Markoulis making 47 saves in the losing effort, with the lone goal being scored by Robert Criscolo in that one. Last year, Hofstra had a very interesting time here in Shelton, Connecticut in these playoffs. They fell in the first round in the quarterfinals of the Black Tournament to Sacred Heart. However, that was the longest game in the Empire Conference playoff history. 4 overtimes. They fell 3-2 to the Pioneers. Goals scored by Matthew Matarazzo and Robert Criscolo. 95 save performance for goaltender Spiro Markoulis in that game. Unfortunately for the Pride, they did just fall short in that one. But one of the more epic games that we've seen here in the Empire Collegiate Hockey Conference playoffs thus far. These two teams did meet twice other than that last 4-1 New Haven victory we mentioned back on February 8th. Their first meeting was on the 28th of September. That was a 9-3 victory for New Haven in that one. Leading the way with 3 assists was Peter Riccitelli, 4 assists as well for Cade Simone. Nicholas L. was in net for that one. Didn't allow the 3 goals, but picked up the victory, making 25 saves. And then on October 11th, a 6-3 win for the Hofstra Pride. Bouncing back in a big way in that one. Jordan Cox, 2 goals and an assist. Same can be said for James Von Aaron. And a 50-save performance from Spiro Markoulis in that one, leading the Pride to victory. About 3.5 minutes to go here in warm-ups. New Haven will be wearing the home whites as the higher seed, and the Pride will be in the road blues, trying to clear up any confusion. Both teams very similar color palettes here tonight. And it will be the first of 3 games here for the ECHC playoffs on this Friday night for for LI Sports Network. Travis Quigley will have a game later on the lower rink That'll be between Fordham and Ramapo, and I will have one here as well after the conclusion of this one. It'll be Stony Brook doing battle against the Stevens Institute of Technology. We'll step aside for a quick break, come back with the national anthem, and then puck drop on the way to kick off the Empire Collegiate Hockey Conference playoffs for the 24-25 season on the road to AAU Nationals. We'll be right back here on LI Sports Network. Welcome back to LI Sports Network. Brady Campbell with you, set to go for the Empire Collegiate Hockey Conference Playoffs quarterfinals for the Silver Division. New Haven Hofstra set to do battle. Winner will play the 1 seed, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, in the semifinals. First, a look at the starting lineups for the Chargers. Luca Monopoli, along with Peter Riccitelli, the captain, and Tristan Deneau will be the forwards. On defense, Matthew Bush and Patsy Harrison. In goal, number 71, Nicholas L. 18 starts on the year, 4.68 goals against, with a 7-9-1 record. For Hofstra, Jordan Cox, the captain, will start on the bench, but it's Matthew Matarazzo, James Van Aaron, Matt Casola, Dylan Kinzer, and Chris Del Panino up front. In goal, Spiro Markoulis, 19 starts, 5.04 goals against. And he is 4-13-2 on the season as the puck is down. We are underway. Chargers are in the home white, going left to right, and the pride of Hofstra in the row blue, going right to left as an early shot from just beyond the blue line from Van Aaron, gloved, and L will keep it moving. Behind the net, Bush will start ahead. Harris was stripped of the puck by Van Aaron, tried to go to the point. Picked off there and started ahead by Deneau. Gets the center red and will dump it in behind Markoulis, who came out of his net for a moment, but he elects not to play it. Try to leave it for a teammate there. Strong forecheck by the Chargers, and they hold it in the attacking zone. Well, they will come back out to center, waiting on it. Bush gets the red line, throws it in as the Chargers head off for a change. At least their forwards will here as the Pride look to regroup in their own end. Del Panino trying to go D to D, picked off and started back behind the goal here by Pilato. Turns it back behind the net, centering pass, gets all the way out to the point. Deflection in front, save Markoulis. That was Pilato who got a stick on it. And Markoulis made the stop. Pride will clear. As we mentioned, Spiro Markoulis, quarterfinals last year, 3-2 quadruple overtime loss to Sacred Heart. He made 95 saves in the longest game in the Empire Collegiate Hockey Conference history. 2-on-2 battle here at the Hofstra blue line. And LISN's very own Brendan Yurts poked it ahead, but Pilato takes it away, tries to go sharp angle. And the save made by Markoulis, and he took a hit behind the net. His helmet pops off, and we get the whistle. Just a minute and 49 seconds here into the hockey game. Still scoreless. Chargers with a good start, though. Getting a few looks towards the net, spending some time in the offensive zone. Faceoff will come outside of the Hofstra zone. And the faceoff controlled here by the Chargers. Evan Facette will fire it in. Robert Criscuolo, who's had himself a nice season so far. 9 points, 4 goals, 5 assists. Ball has come up big at times throughout the Empire Collegiate Hockey Conference playoffs. And now the Pride start ahead with it after another save by Markoulis. Stumped into the attacking end. L out to play it. He'll move it behind the goal. O'Shea taken to the boards, had some help, and James Brady will just get it out to center. Trying to wrestle it away from Royce Dixon-Child, who does his job there, and the Pride start ahead. Getting into the attacking zone, they'll make some changes. Ryan O'Shea tries to stretch it ahead, onside, trying to move in with that one, unable to do so is Evan Facette. Almost split the defense there. Could have been in alone on Markoulis. Pride trying to start up the ice here with numbers. They got a 3-on-2 it. They push it from the slot blocker, saved by L as he denied Matarazzo. And then the Chargers able to clear. Fired right back in though, cross ice dump. And the Pride with a quick change. Try to start back in the attacking end, but Deneau with the steal gets around one. Deneau from the circle, a great defensive stick as he tried to force that one back to the front, but Dylan Kinzer made a great play. Two players collide at the half wall and stumble down to the ice. We play on, centering pass, blocked back out to center. Connor Morell on goal, save made Markoulis. And he holds on for the whistle. Fast-paced start to this one. Some good opportunities between both teams for the right to play Rutgers in the Silver Division semifinals. Rutgers, the best team in the Silver Division, as another glove save off the faceoff from Markoulis. So the Scarlet Knights have one of the two byes. Fairfield also with the other bye as they finished in second. Off the face-off, centering pass, loose in the slot and a backhand try. Stopped in tight, point blank by Markoulis as he denied the captain, Peter Riccitelli. What a save that was. Keeps the game scoreless here early on. Markoulis has been tested here early. Hofstra comes away. That pass a bit too far for Yerkes. Heads down the ice. It'll be an icing here. Faceoff will come back in the Hofstra zone. Just shy of 4 minutes here into the hockey game. It'll be a faceoff to the left of Markoulis. Chargers trying to bounce back here in these playoffs, as last year they also fell in the black quarterfinals, the black tournament for the black division. That was a 5-1 loss as L will scoop this one up and cover. 5-1 loss to the Stony Brook Seawolves, who will be in action later tonight here on the upper rink against the Ducks of the Stevens Institute of Technology. The winner of that one will play Fairfield in the semifinals, and then, of course, the winner of that semifinal game will meet the winner of whoever wins this one against Rutgers. Point shot goes wide from Dean Rosa. Chargers clear. Rosa from the red line gets it back in. Gives it away, though, to Bush. Bush, under pressure, sweeps across ice. It ends up working out well. And an outside shot from Michael Madera, punched away. Turnover, Madera, tough angle, swept it right through the low slot area. No one home for the Chargers. Madera 1-on-2 in the corner looking for some help. And the puck comes back to Bush and he fires a slap shot wide. And the Pride able to clear the zone. Trying to make a quick change as New Haven tries to catch them in the middle of it. Delayed offside here against the Chargers as they sweep it around the net. And they'll touch up as a few players there spilled down to the ice. But Rosa deflected into the attacking zone by Casola. He took a hit. Hit delivered by Jaden Spryer. Now the Pride go to work in the attacking zone. From a tough angle, it squeaks on net where L alertly covers. Busy night here on LI Sports Network. The 3 Empire Collegiate Hockey Conference games here. We also have 3 Suffolk County High School Hockey League games. It should be a fun night as an outside shot off the face-off. Stopped and held. Point shot from Criscolo. Pride couldn't get too much traffic there. L able to find it. And off the draw, Criscolo again, down to the half wall. Shot from the outside blocked. Criscolo on the backhand. That one appeared to have hit the netting before it came back in. So the face-off will come back out to center. Kicking things off with some Empire playoffs and closing out the night, 10 p.m. puck drop. A high school matchup you're not going to want to miss here on LI Sports Network. The 1-seed Smithtown Bulls and the 2-seed St. Anthony Friars will do battle in the Game 3, decisive Game 3. Friars picked up a win in Game 1. Bulls even things up in Game 2 for the right to be Suffolk County champions. But now the Empire Conference is on the line here. Quarterfinals. Pride getting some momentum in the attacking zone. Matarazzo tried to sweep it towards the front. Blocked off. He's on it again, puts it in front, and L makes the save on Van Aaron. Chargers now start ahead. Errant pass will head off to the corner. Simone will get there first and wrap it around the goal. Great save there by Nicholas L. Here's Ryan O'Shea into the attacking zone. Tries to get through, could not. Followed up. Centering pass on goal. See Markoulis, they score! On the rebound, Ryan O'Shea, the Chargers strike first. A centering pass, in tight, quick shot from Facette. Save made, but the rebound right back to O'Shea. He makes no mistake. And the first goal of the 24-25 Empire Collegiate Hockey Conference playoffs goes to New Haven and Ryan O'Shea. O'Shea in the regular season, 22 games, 14 points, they score again! Outside shot, just on from inside the blue line, finds its way through, 2-0 Chargers. Right off the faceoff, looks like it's Trent Macri. The faceoff just gets one back to him, he just starts it ahead over the blue line, fires one on net and beats Markoulis' high blocker. And what a sequence for New Haven. Pride trying to answer. Started back in by Cox, outside shot fought off by L. That's a big save to keep his team with the momentum. They hold it in though. Cox sweeps it in front, and that one off the pad of L, and then hopped the stick of Yerkes on net. Yerkes parked in front, couldn't deflect it home. Knocked down to the ice now behind the net. Yerkes laying on his back there, able to move the pass away. Tough angle try from Cox was stopped. Cox to Yerkes, and it was knocked off his stick by Deneau. To the point, shot towards the net, blocked. Good response shift here from the Pride. Well, unable to capitalize on some of their chances as the Chargers clear the zone. So Ryan O'Shea, the defenseman, in tight there. 5 goals, 9 assists on the season. Here come the Pride cross ice. And Matarazzo was tied up on the far side of the net. Hofstra coming right back in. Just when it seemed like New Haven gets the opening 2 goals, but the Pride trying to take the momentum back right here. Pass behind the goal. Big hit behind the net. Moved out towards the point. Deflected towards the net. Blocked down by Harris. And he'll clear. Could be icing here, but Chargers are the first ones down there. Markoulis able to keep it away from Madera. And clear back out to center. And our first penalty of the game coming up against Hofstra. I believe Dean Rosa is going to go. And indeed he will. We'll get the call from the referee. Tripping. And the game's first power play to New Haven already with the 2-0 lead. O'Shea gets the opening goal. He had 5 regular season goals. And then followed up by Trent Macri, the defenseman as well. Just seconds later, and now they go to work on the power play. Harris has time. His shot blocked, follows it up, cross ice, score! What a start for the Chargers. A power play goal, they lead it 3-0. Great vision here. Harris has his shot blocked, then goes cross ice to Tristan Deneau. Couldn't one-time it as a righty, but he's able to get that quick shot off. And beats Markoulis. 3-0 Chargers. Deneau had 6 goals in the regular season, now has his 7th, including these playoffs, and a big one. The Pride started to string together a few good offensive shifts after giving up those opening 2 goals. They take a penalty, though, and the Chargers respond with their third in this first period, looking for another towards the front. Big hit delivered there on Facette. He's still trying to get back to his feet. Criscolo knocked him down. And now Facette on the puck. Back to the point. Shot well wide, almost angled towards the net, but comes back to the point. Shot blocked. The second goal scored by Trent Macri. He had just 3 goals, 3 assists on the year. Hofstra back in, save made by Allen Tight as he denies Yerkes. Brendan Yerkes has been all over the attacking zone so far, but Hofstra unable to find the back of the net just yet on Nicholas L. .878 save percentage for L this season. But he's been the go-to guy for New Haven. Making 16 starts out of 20 regular season games. Hofstra touches up on the offside. Clear the head, that one just out of the reach of Facette. And started back now by the defenseman, Chris Del Panino. Cross ice, cleared out. Facette right back on it. That one just offside as his pass came across to Simone, who was still offside when he received that. So faceoff will come back to center ice here. Played almost half a period here. All Chargers on the score sheet. Otherwise, a relatively evenly played game so far. The Chargers came out strong. And Hofstra had a few good shifts themselves, but in the end, the New Haven Chargers off to a great start here in the hockey game. Del Panino up for Van Aaron. Cross ice for Casola, throws it back across for Kinzer, who dumps it in behind the net. L will leave it behind for Connor Morrell. Off the glass and back out. Could go down for an icing here, looks like it will. And the faceoff will come back down near Nicholas L. Not the start here that Hofstra envisioned. Last year played, of course, the quadruple overtime game. Only gave up 2 goals total in that one. And find themselves down 3 here with just over half a period gone in the hockey game. Still plenty of time. But they'll need to string together a couple of good shifts here to try and close out this period strong. Can't give up anymore, but the chance just misses wide. The net comes off its moorings. That's a great cross-ice feed there, and Luca Monopoly on the one-timer tried to go against the grain there on the far side. Just missed. Markoulis going quickly left to right, knocked the post off. And so it'll be a face-off to the left of Markoulis. Face-off win back to the point. Shot blocked and out of the zone. Trying to catch up to this one, unable to do so, is Frank Feza. Could have had a breakaway. Chargers trying to come back in quickly. But Hofstra thwarts that attempt. Bush couldn't hold it in. Without a stick, Feza just gloves it ahead. Hand pass waved off as New Haven touches it. This one played technically through the ceiling. Somehow it missed the apparatus here on the ceiling, but will be whistled down. And the faceoff will come back into the New Haven zone. Matthew Bush should try archery with that shot. But he's pretty good at hockey as well. Very good defenseman for this Charger team. He has the puck and clears it away from Yerkes. Pride throw it right back in. Waiting for it, Harris. Harris looking for the home run pass all the way down. No icing, though. First one to it was Pilato. Tried to center it. Blocked away. Pilato back on it. Centers it. No one there for the Chargers. 3-on-1 here for Hofstra. Yerkes tries the cross-ice pass, and it was blocked away. Yerkes on it again. Now a rush back the other way for the Chargers. Spryer has a man going to the goal across. Save made by Markoulis. Knocks the net off again in the process. But he denies Michael Pilato a huge save at this juncture of the hockey game, keeping it within 3. As they adjust the nets back. Face-off will be on the far side dot. With 8:22 to go here in the first period, Brady Campbell with you from Shelton, Connecticut. First game here of the ECHC playoffs. Silver Division quarterfinals. Hofstra with the clear. But settling things down there, Ryan O'Shea, who got the scoring started tonight. And so far, New Haven hasn't looked back. Hofstra has had a few chances. Nicholas L. has been strong thus far. Laid offside here against Hofstra. They touch up. And James Brady in no hurry here. Leaves it for Simone behind his net. Tries to get a full head of steam, turned it over, and Jordan Cox back in 1-on-3 behind the net, eventually separated from the puck. CJ Taddeo gets it out. Now it's a foot race. Simone's going to win it. 2-on-1. Simone from the circle. Strong back check by Cox. After the turnover, a centering pass. And that one got through. Markoulis stopped it. Held in. And not noticing that one at first was Casola, and then he got knocked down to the ice. Del Panino. As both teams complete a change. Stretched ahead, deflected in by Casola. He heads after it, locks up with Macri. Around the boards, back out to center. And having some trouble with it, Kinzer. Del Panino into help. And stepping up there and delivering a hit was Macri. Hofstra back in, though. To the slot, a shot up into the netting. We might have a penalty coming as well, as the shot came from Van Aren. Stick was checked as he let it go, and it went up into the netting, but it looks like we have a power play. Slashing the call, Macri heads to the box. First power play of the game for Hofstra. .6:35 to go, first period. As Hofstra will try to get on the board here and get this deficit back within 2 in this early first period. Puck bouncing around for a moment. Cox throws one towards the net, stick to side. And now Cox holds it in. Monopoly all over him, goes down low. Return feed. Cox going to find him. Monopoly will clear. All the way down to Spiro Markoulis. Leaves it behind for Kinzer. And Dylan Kinzer with some room to start up ice. Drops it off. Cox will pick it up. The captain off the glass and in. And he gloves it down from the circle on goal. Glove save L. Face off here to the right as the Pride will change their power play unit here. Bring out the second unit. Fronted by Matthew Matarazzo, will take the face off. And tie up at the half wall for a moment. But held in. Great play there by Criscolo. Wraps it all the way around the boards. Back to the point. Down low, Yerkes behind the net. Matarazzo had some trouble with it. Harris up the boards. Held in. D to D. Criscolo. Back across for McCardle. Drag, shoots, blocked down by Harris, and he'll clear the zone. Good zone time there, but not a whole lot towards the net so far for Hofstra on this power play. Casola down to the corner, cuts back, tried to throw it back to the point, and held in. Down low, Casola trying to go cross ice. McCardle was pinching in. Now McCardle trying to get a stick free from Facette. And eventually Hofstra will settle the puck down. Aaron Passo will come all the way back to their own end. Just 10 seconds to go here on the man advantage. Criscolo cross ice. And just fired in by Matarazzo. 2 seconds and 1, that'll do it. Hofstra not too much towards the net there. They're 0 for 1 on the power play. And an important kill for New Haven. Keeps their lead at 3. Back into the attacking zone. See Markoulis on the outside shot from Simone. Simone on in the corner. Centering pass. Back to the point. Shot ramps up off a stick. And out of play. That was O'Shea again with the shot. Strong defensive play. That's Matthew Matarazzo getting his stick on it. First of 3 ECHC playoff games here tonight. 9 p.m. face-off here on the upper rink as well. Save made by Markoulis between Stony Brook and Stevens Institute of Technology. And then down on the lower rink at 9:30, it'll be Fordham. The Rams taking on the Ramapo College of New Jersey. Hofstra has to take care of their business here, but they're down 3-0 early in this one. 4 minutes to go in the first period. O'Shea steps around Feza, but then lost the handle, and Chargers will try it again. Back check there by Schnatter. Takeaway. Cross ice for Feza, but another steal. Chargers back in. Fouled up, Monopoly shot blocked. Schnatter got back to get a stick on it. Now Feza stretches one across, and the puck dumped in. And Hofstra going for a wholesale change here. New Haven trying to send it ahead quickly. No icing as it was deflected down by Riccitelli. Buglione gets a center end. Look out, that one played into the New Haven bench. For the whistle, 3:03 to go, first period. 3-0 New Haven. Here in the opening frame. Goals coming from Ryan O'Shea, Trent Macri, and Tristan Deneau. Deneau was a power play goal. And that has them out in front. Now dumped in by Spryer around the goal. Markoulis came out to play it, but it went right by him. Held in at the point. Point shot blocked. Comes all the way across. Macri back towards the net. Score! Might have been deflected. Looks like it was. Chargers lead 4-0. Michael Pilato gets in front. There he is, 16 and white in front of the net. Macri takes the shot. It hits Pilato and beats Markoulis. And a 4-0 lead for New Haven with 2:48 to go here in the first period. What a start for the Chargers. They had a relatively swift exit themselves last year, a 5-1 loss in the quarterfinals to Stony Brook. In the black division, this year in the silver division. And now here they come again. Down the left side, centering pass across, and unable to get a clean shot away with Spryer. Pilato with the pass there. Now back to the point, Macri fires it wide. Held in, shot from the outside. This one swallowed up and held by Markoulis. 2:12 to go, first period of play. All Chargers thus far. I would not even say they really have dominated this first period per se. They've just gotten the goals. Hofstra has been one and done oftentimes in the offensive zone. Hard slap shot there, glove down, and played by Markoulis. But Chargers have gotten the goals. Pride have been unable to solve Nicholas L thus far. They'll try here. Hard slap shot from just inside the blue line, blocked by Bush. Wraps it around the net, picked up though by Matarazzo. He'll wrap it back around. Facette though will skate into it. Has a man breaking. That's Fryer just out of his reach. He'll get there first though to negate the icing. Goes back with it and fired back around by Simone. Bush gets there along with Matarazzo. Casola now. Goes cross ice for Del Panino. And stretch pass on the tape of Matarazzo. His team in the change dumps it off to the corner. And the 22s come together. Casola with a hit on Bush. Final minute here of the first period. Hofstra trying to grab at least one. They take more if they can, but at least one here in the final minute. Trying to give themselves a little bit of momentum heading into the middle frame. But in the attacking end again are the Chargers. Bush down to the corner. Simone pressured there. Turns back with it. Goes to the point. Harris, center point, looking for a deflection. Got one, but well wide. Rosa behind the goal, had it taken away. Turnaround shot. Fought off into the netting. 13.8 remains in the first period. Offensive zone draw here for the Chargers. If you're the Pride, you at the very least, it's imperative you cannot give up a goal here and fall behind even further. So players were set up on the near side, but now face-off move to the far side dot. And it'll be Cox to take it against Facette. One back by the Chargers, but unable to be held in. Puck cleared down the ice. And that'll do it for the first period of play. All Chargers in the opening frame. And they lead it 4-0 after one. Ryan O'Shea got the scoring started just less than 6 minutes into the hockey game from Evan Facette and James Brady. Then Trent Macri from Luca Monopoly. Power play goal followed that up less than 2 minutes, or just over 2 minutes later, excuse me. Tristan Deneau, Monopoly, got the assist on that as well for his second. And then Trent Macri picking up the lone assist on the goal by Michael Pilato with 2:48 to go. And a 4-0 lead for the Chargers after one period of play. We'll step aside for intermission and be back for the second period here for the Empire Collegiate Hockey Conference Silver Division quarterfinals on LI Sports Network. Back for the second period here on LI Sports Network for the Empire Collegiate Hockey Conference Playoffs Silver Division quarterfinal round. Brady Campbell with you here from Shelton, Connecticut. 4-0 lead for the University of New Haven after one period of play, a period that was relatively even. I definitely give the edge to the Chargers, but 4 get by Spiro Markoulis. One a power play goal, the third one a power play goal, and the Chargers open up a 4-0 lead after one period of play. Set to go for the second. Team switch sides, and the puck is down. We're underway for the middle frame. Pride control the opening faceoff of the second. Get it deep. Bush back on it for New Haven. His stretch pass blocked, and they'll try again. Harris picked off by Casola. He'll dump it in. Pilato, or Van Aaron, will head after it for Hofstra. That one wrapped around the boards, and Riccitelli on it, trying for the home run pass. That one gets by its intended target to no, but he'll beat out the icing. Markoulis out of his goal to keep it moving. Chargers hold it in. Van Aaron, though, will start ahead. Dumped down the ice by Criscolo. Van Aaron cuts back at the half wall, trying to weave his way towards the slot. Almost got a good backhand look. Started ahead, though, by Harris. 2-on-1. Harris from the circle looking for the cross-ice feed, and a great defensive stick by McCardle. Now Daniel McCardle with it behind his own net, number 12 in blue for Hofstra. Dangerous feed there, got through for Van Aaron. His clearing attempt ends up back to center, but Madera turns it right back around. Drop pass towards the slot. Spryer unable to pull the trigger as he was harassed from behind. And so it comes back out. Fire right back around the boards, though. McCardle lining up a hit there on Madera. And then played around the boards, held in. Big point shot. Markoulis never saw it, but it was well wide from O'Shea. Sticked ahead and fed right back in by Nico Buglione. He heads after it and will pin Pilato to the boards. Puck along the kick plate. In the near side corner, comes free. And taken back by O'Shea. Giveaway. High slot deflection. L fought it off. Still loose. And covered up finally by Nicholas L. A great look there as the puck was held in by Frank Feza. And the slap pass towards the net got the deflection. L just got his shoulder on it. And keeps his team ahead by 4. With just over 2 minutes gone in the second period. Winner will play Rutgers in the Silver Division semifinals tomorrow night. Icing against New Haven. Face off all the way back down to the right of Nicholas L. It's been exceptional here in the first period and 2 minutes of the hockey game. Hasn't faced as many attempts as Spiro Markoulis, but has stopped them all so far. Here come the Chargers. Back in, centering pass right through the crease. Hofstra trying to stretch it ahead with numbers, but Rosa unable to handle the puck. Played ahead by Aloisio and skated on by Yerkes. Yerkes over the line. Outside shot stopped. Rebound popped up in the air, and right as Hofstra was about to pick up possession, we get the whistle for the hand pass. They would have had a good look there. Yerkes, Rosa, and Camden Kelly swarming the puck in the circle. But that was the right call. Faceoff comes just outside the zone. As the linesman discussing something here with one of the officials. And the referee gives the ready to play signal, and we're set to drop the puck. Won by Hofstra. Is the face-off. Criscolo goes D to D for Del Panino. Now Matarazzo has some trouble with it. Also put it right through the skates of the linesman, was trying to pick it back up. Del Panino harassed from behind, almost gave it away. Criscolo there, though, to take it. Deflected ahead, but fed right back down the ice. No icing here. Del Panino getting back on it with Simone, who centered it on goal, and a bit dangerously there. Almost banked it in off the right skate of Markoulis, who does keep it out of the net and makes the cover. 16:37 to go here in the second period. Still a 4-0 lead for New Haven. First of 3 games here tonight for the Empire Collegiate Hockey Conference playoffs, as that shot got through. Markoulis with the mask makes the stop. Another one put behind the goal and wrapped around the wall for Feza. Plays it back down, but Deneau, first one on it. Tried to sweep it towards the front. It was kept away from the goal. Oh, point blank, wide open net chance. Didn't go. And then a backhander stopped by Markoulis. Luca Monopoly. That one will keep him up at night. His team's still ahead 4-0, but it could have been 5. As Markoulis made the right pad save, it bounced right to him, but hopped his stick. And he's still shaking his head. He'll take the face-off here. And Deneau to the corner, centering pass, gets through, and that one fired just high by Riccitelli. Another sharp angle try, save me, 2 big saves by Markoulis. Keeps it 4-0 for now, still in the Hofstra zone though here, as they finally recover the puck. And Rosso will chip it back out to center. Harris, oh, got the better of that hit from Rosa. Started ahead, backhand try, aggressive save Markoulis. Way out of his crease, gets back in now. Harris deflected just wide by Monopoly. Put behind the goal. Riccitelli angling for the centering pass, comes back out to center. It's a foot race. Buglione will win it. And now locks up though with Bush. Feza behind the net. Bush knocks him off the puck. Cleared ahead and just back out to center, where Aloisio will try to fire it back in. Didn't get it deep though. In the skates now, will be able to put it behind the goal. Big hit delivered there as Bush knocks down Yerkes to the ice. Skated ahead by Harris from the circle. Tried to pull the trigger, fanned on it, still ended up on goal. Wraparound try from Harris, great defensive stick by Nick Aloisio. And now Cox for Yerkes. Throws that one towards the goal, sticked away. And started back ahead here by the Chargers. Puck settled down by Spryer. Into the attacking zone, his shot whistles wide. Comes around the near side, Taddeo. Towards the net, deflected but blocked. Out to the far side point, O'Shea moves it for Pilato. Return feed, O'Shea cuts around one defender. High shot, glove save by Markoulis, who has seemingly found a rhythm between the pipes after giving up 4 in the opening period. As we look back moments ago, 2 big saves here against New Haven. The first one, and then a big right pad save right there on the rebound against Riccitelli. Keep the score where it's at. Well, New Haven controlling and off the faceoff. That one fired wide by Spryer. Back towards the goal. He'll cover here. Exactly 14 minutes remain in the period. The period so far where the ice has been tilted down towards this end of the ice. Face-off one back to Del Panino, though. He'll go around the boards. Not very hard, though. O'Shea towards the goal. Didn't get through. Madera on it. Cuts back. Lost the puck, able to find it back though. Tried to go cross ice, picked off, held in. Pilato got in the way of that pass. Strips it around the defender, goes to the net with it. Pass blocked by McCardle. Big hit there, delivered in the corner by Pilato as he knocked Matarazzo down to the ice. Puck fired in by Del Panino. And now Del Panino has a man going to the goal. He elected to throw it towards the net as that's offside against Hofstra. He had Matarazzo all alone in the slot. Looked like Connor McDavid last night in overtime, but Del Panino didn't see him. And then the puck just came out beyond the blue line. Face-off won by the Chargers. Backhand to the head, down the ice. Aloisio. Checked into the wall by Facette. Puck loose behind the goal. Cox comes away with it. Loses the handle, gets it out of the zone, and now picks it back up. A nice move to step around Macri, but couldn't pick it back up on the other side. Started ahead by New Haven. To the outside comes Simone. Nice move, Simone, and his shot attempt thwarted by the stick of Rosa. Back towards the net, deflected, and bouncing puck goes right through the top of the crease. Jordan Cox sweeps it out, looking for a possible breakaway. Buglione. But the puck slowed up and couldn't quite get to him. Otherwise, he would have been behind the defense. Hit delivered behind the play. Rosa loses his stick as he got hit. Delayed offside here. Now we get the whistle. Kate Simone delivering the boom there in the far corner. And now both teams will make changes with the faceoff just outside the Hofstra zone. As we've almost played half a hockey game here. 12:18 to go. No goals so far in this middle period. All four from New Haven coming in the first. Kinzer looking for options, gave it up in tight off the post. What a look that was from James Brady. Almost slid it by. Now a tough angle try. Goes right through the crease. To the point. Held in. They go down to the corner with it. Trying to step through with Simone, unable to do so. And now Hofstra comes away with it, 3-on-2 here. They have numbers. Matarazzo over the line, tried to go down low. A good stick there by Harris on the pass attempt for Van Aren down low. He throws one back to the point, angles out. And with a step here, starting up the ice to no, he'll pick it up in the corner. Back to the point. Didn't get through for Harris. Now the pass does. Harris threw a couple bodies in front, missed the net. Bush holds it in, then takes a hit, almost knocked him into his own bench. From Casola. Started ahead, that pass gets through Van Aren. Van Aren lifting the stick of Harris. From the circle, moves in, takes the shot, and pulled it well over the net. Good look for Van Aren. Just missed, but now we get a look at that last New Haven chance. As that pass just fanned on from the corner by Kinzer, and Brady takes the puck and just rings the iron on the near side. Tie up. Hofstra towards the goal from Yerkes. And the defender screening L, but missed the net. Chip back in by Hofstra. And now they go on the forecheck. With the puck skated ahead and cleared out to center by O'Shea. And now Rosa quickly swings it out. That one gets through a few members of the Pride there, otherwise they could have numbers. Well, McCardle deflected out by Yerkes. Now angled back into the Hofstra zone. Criscolo fires it ahead. Picked off by O'Shea. And Royce Dixon Child. Ahead for McCardle, got a piece of it. Now Yerkes takes a shoulder there at the blue line. Puck comes back out to center and stumped in by Dixon Child. He'll head off for a change. Puck came right his way. He's leapt into the bench there. But New Haven starts back the other way. Puck in the corner. Unable to handle it cleanly, Riccitelli. Oh, he's pinned to the wall by Criscolo. Past the halfway point of period number 2, and the hockey game still a 4-0 lead. New Haven relatively comfortably in front in this one. Letting Hofstra, though, hang around a little bit, especially with some of the chances New Haven has. They have had chances to almost put the game away in a sense. Of course, still half a hockey game to be played, but the way they've been playing defensively and the play of Nicholas L., you get the feeling Hofstra's going to have to change the momentum big time here soon. Held in at the point, taken away, chip back up, Yerkes, almost had a 2-on-0 possibly developed as he was able to step through, could not. Now Madera in the corner right through the crease. Camden Kelly trying to get it out. Cox will fire right back in. Save made there from Markoulis, and he'll get the whistle. 8:59 to go. Middle frame here from Shelton, Connecticut. And a 4-0 lead for New Haven. The upper rink, to be exact, here at the rinks at Shelton, as off the face-off, that one whistles wide. Have another game here on the upper rink at 9 p.m. Stony Brook and Stevens Institute of Technology. And then at 9:30 on the lower rink, Travis Quigley will have the call for Ramapo against Fordham. Outside shot blocker save. To the point, chipped ahead. Could be numbers here for Hofstra. Feza, 2-on-1 with Buglione. Feza, cross-ice pass, chipped just wide by Buglione. Pass perhaps a little bit too far out of his reach, but is able to get enough on it. Ball couldn't get the angle right. It'll be icing here against the Chargers. And that was perhaps Hofstra's best look of the game. If Buglione's able to angle that towards the goal, it looks like it would have been a 4-1 game. Just unable to do so. They'll settle for an offensive zone faceoff and try to go to work here to get on the board. And they do win the draw. Van Aren behind the net. Casola overskates it. Took the stick right out of one of the Chargers' hands there. Worked it back towards the point. Tried to deflect one on goal. Del Panino holds it in. Van Aren, cross ice. Casola, point blank, denied. Nicholas L. Those are the saves you need, and he comes up with another big one, keeping Hofstra off the score sheet. This time it's Matt Casola. All day there, right down the slot. What a stop. Looked like he tried to go over the glove there. Might have misfired a little bit, put it into him. An aggressive save nonetheless by L. Van Aren tries to work his way towards the front. Bush pickpocketed him and then cleared the zone. Now Del Panino deflected in by Casola. And Del Panino. Kinzer for Del Panino. Could have been icing there. Butch deflects it though, and Van Aren steals it from him. Tried to go cross ice for Matarazzo. It's loose behind the net. And they go back down for Harris. Harris out to center. Del Panino will go across with it. And the takeaway, delayed offside here. Just realizing it and holding up in time was Simone. Simone got knocked down to the ice, got back up, almost took the puck back. Cleared ahead to the point, waiting on it. Harris, that shot deflected by one of the members of Hofstra. It was Dixon Child who maybe accidentally got a stick on it, but the save made nonetheless by Markoulis. 6:49 to go here in the second period. Brady Campbell with you here from the rinks at Shelton, upper rink to be exact. Back to the point, Bush, cross ice, Harris towards the net, knocked out. Another try from a sharp angle, whistles high off the stick of Deneau, wraps around the boards and comes back out. Riccitelli down the ice, icing here against the Chargers. Another opportunity here for the Pride. They've started to gain a little bit of momentum here in this second period. Over the last few minutes have had some chances to cut the deficit, perhaps by a couple, but Nicholas L's been outstanding. A penalty here against Hofstra as Markoulis will come out of his net to play it. That was Riccitelli, who was almost off to the races. Markoulis may have come out of his net either way to keep it away from him, but going back to the power play are the Chargers. It's the penalties against Daniel McCardle. Get the call here from the ref. Possibly interference. The Chargers 1 for 1 on the power play. Their only power play coming back in the first period. Michael Pilato with a nice deflection in front to make it a 3-0 lead at the time. They look for another one. Same-A loose in the crease. Somehow it stays out. Swimming in his crease, Markoulis, and another try blocked. Hofstra withstands that attempt. Pilato, though, down to the corner. Hot pass there. Simone couldn't handle it. Then he's knocked down to the ice. Hooking the official call against McCardle as it's cleared back out. Skated ahead here by Madera. Steps over the blue line. Madera stumbles down to the ice. Keeps it moving. Facette. Drops it off. Simone to the point. O'Shea. Cross ice Pilato. Drags. Shoots. Deflected just wide. Centering pass. Simone on goal. Just over the net. And it looks like the net comes off its moorings once again. It's the third time a goal that Markoulis has been defending. Come off the moorings, this time down this end in the second period. 1:02 to go on the penalty. And 5:23 to go in the second period. A crucial kill for Hofstra is this one right here. Like to at least get out of it unscathed. And we'll see how aggressive they get, but so far haven't really gotten an opportunity to be, as they've been defending for most of it so far. Another face-off win as well. Pass down low. Spryer centers it into the crease. And they got angled on goal where Markoulis jumps on it. Tempers flaring just a tad. The number 3s, that's Dean Rosa and Luca Monopoli for Hofstra and New Haven, respectively. They'll be separated, and Rosso will head off for a change along with his unit. They did their job so far. 53 to go on the penalty. One back to the point. Heavy one-timer. Blocked down in front. Tied up, and Cox into the ceiling. And out of play, and the faceoff will likely stay in the Hofstra zone here, and they will. Hofstra thought they had a clear there off the faceoff and shot block. Well, now Cox is going to have to win a faceoff away from Monopoly. Late change here for Hofstra. Matarazzo hops on, and Casola will head to the bench. And now Cox tossed out of the draw, and Matarazzo will have to take the faceoff. One back to the point again, and the heavy shot whistles wide Off the stick of Harris. Spryer behind the net to the far side. Moving up top with it. Riccitelli, cross ice, Harris. Turns, center point, down low. Riccitelli went right across. Markoulis down, and the centering pass picked off, and the Pride will clear. More dangerous play in front of the Hofstra net. Markoulis fell down to the ice. 10 seconds to go, though, on the penalty. Harris starts ahead. Over the line from the circle. Nice move, but at the last second, getting his body in front of it, Aloisio. Penalty over. And an odd-man rush here. Van Aren just times it up. Pass across, they score! Seconds after the kill, Hofstra on the board. James Van Aren. McCardle steps out of the box right as Matarazzo starts ahead. He heads to the bench. Van Aren replaces him. Matarazzo forced to turn back there, but a spinning backhand pass right on the tape, just in the nick of time with the back check coming for New Haven. Well, the Hofstra on the board. A big goal for them. Here they come again. Matarazzo down low. That shot from Casola blocked. So suddenly a little bit of a hockey game here, but the Chargers right back in. Shot from the outside, save Markoulis. And some more pushing and shoving behind the goal. Players will get separated. James Van Aren, 20 games played, 12 goals, 13 assists for a total of 25 points. And a big goal for his team as they try to climb this mountain and get back into it. It's like the Hofstra bench is questioning the referee here. So I'm not sure what's going on here, but now they're going to talk to the scorers table. Not sure if any penalties are coming from that behind the plate. Hofstra's bench, though, does not seem to be too happy about what's going on. Cox and Riccitelli, the respective captains, trying to listen into the conversation. And headed towards the box was Dixon Child, and it looks like he will be heading there. And it looks like we have a power play coming up. And they have number 35 up on the board. That'd be Spiro Markoulis. And it is a roughing call against Spiro Markoulis here. And Dixon Child will serve the penalty for Hofstra. They're still trying to sort some of it out, it looks like. But as of right now, a power play looming for New Haven. Now we have one of the Chargers heading towards the box. That appears to be Logan Dobert, who also now has 2 minutes up on the board, so we may be skating 4-on-4 here, or maybe coincidental minors. Now we're heading towards the box is Criscolo. Dober, 2 minutes for interference. Markoulis, 2 minutes roughing. It looks like now that will be served by Criscolo, not Royce Dixon Child. And now stepping out of the box is Dober. Heading to the box is Evan Facette. So interference on Facette, initially being served by Dober, but now Facette will serve his own penalty. And it looks like Robert Criscolo will serve the penalty against Spiro Markoulis. So after all that, we will play 4-on-4. A lot more room out there. And an opportunity here for both teams to try and use that to their advantage. Now the New Haven bench talking to the referee and linesman. And they don't seem to be happy about what's going on either. The coaches on the Charger bench are hot. Can't please everybody, though. So 4-on-4. 4-1 lead for New Haven. Harrison, that one may have been deflected by Riccitelli, but the save Markoulis and the clear for Hofstra. Chargers take possession back down low. Riccitelli, Harris at the point, towards the net, deflected off the glass. Riccitelli on it, 30 seconds gone by in the penalties. Goes up the boards, Bush waiting for it. At the half wall, steps back. Looking for options, just pitchforks it down to the corner. McCardle takes it. Turns back, wraps it around the boards. Riccitelli there waiting for it. Centering pass picked off by Buglione. Numbers for the Pride, 3-on-2. Leaves it for Cox. To the outside, Buglione driving to the net. Cox swings it in front. No one there for Hofstra. Buglione almost stripped Riccitelli there. Now chasing him behind the goal. Stretch ahead for Harris. 1-on-2. Harris stretch, shoots, and that one fought off by Markoulis. Riccitelli holds it in. He was stripped by Cox. Just gets it out to center. McCardle over the line. Tried to drop it off, but split his two teammates. Cox holds it in. 30 seconds to go on the 4-on-4 here. Big hit delivered by Cox behind the play on Harris. Meanwhile, Polano drags and shoots, blocked. And Buglione will leave it behind his net for Kinzer in the final 10 seconds of the penalties. 2 minutes to go, second period of play. 4-1 lead for New Haven in the Silver Division quarterfinal matchup. Back to 5 aside. Here comes Hofstra trying to work it ahead. Bush turns it right back around. Polano trying to catch it. Polano goes down to the ice as the puck cleared back out to center. Back over the Hofstra line. Taken back by Van Aren. Their lone goal scorer so far, scored the latest one a few minutes ago to get the Pride on the board. Casola back for Rosa. Towards the net, but blocked. And now taken back just over a minute to go in the period. Polano has Spryer driving towards the goal. Rosa got a stick on the pass. Trying to get a stick-free Matarazzo. Eventually center it towards his own net. Spryer picked it off, and this shot goes high. Final minute of the second period. Behind his net, Aloisio. Rosa with some time. Spryer chasing him, gives him a whack as he gets it over to Van Aren, but the puck comes back out to center. Started back by Facette. Puts a check on Aloisio. Half a minute to go in the period. Puck started back ahead, but chipped right back down the ice. Aloisio on it. And settles things in the final 15. Takeaway. A chance. Glove save, Markoulis. With 12.6 remaining in the period. So one more face-off here in the Hofstra zone to the left of Markoulis. Pride trying to get out of the period with at least a 3-goal deficit, if not a little bit lower than that. They do clear the zone, and they'll settle things back in their own end, clear it back out to center, and that's how this second period will come to an end. Pride do go +1 in the period, but still a hill to climb. 4-1 New Haven. After 2 periods of play, the lone goal scored by James Van Aren in that second period. We'll step aside for the intermission and be back for the third period of play. 20 minutes to go in the Silver Division quarterfinals on LI Sports Network for the Empire Collegiate Hockey Conference.
My brother wrestled this guy. He's not this special. You like the wrestling?
Although I got my dad coach for that Friday, he was returning kicks. I think that game against the Niners, like that Monday night game in the season, like see, my dad coach was like returning the last.
There was another player, it might be a player who's getting drafted this year that might want to play with us.
Just keep them Set to go for the third period on LI Sports Network. Empire Collegiate Hockey Conference playoffs from the rinks at Shelton. Upper rink here to kick things off for the Silver Division. Quarterfinal matchup, the University of New Haven and Hofstra University, and the Chargers with a 4-1 lead here to start the final 20 minutes of play. New Haven in the home white, and the Pride in the road blue as the puck is down to start the third. First period dominated by the Chargers, took a 4-0 lead into the locker room. The second period, which was dominated by the Chargers early on, but the Hofstra Pride turned things around later on, and the lone goal in the middle frame scored by James Von Aaron of Hofstra to give themselves a shot here in the third. Assists going to Matthew Matarazzo and Nick Aloisio on that goal, but the Chargers back in the offensive zone. Puck held in by Bush. Wraps it around the boards. Winner will play Rutgers in the semifinals tomorrow night for the Silver Division. The 1 seed Rutgers Scarlet Knights. That shot whistles high off the glass and then into the netting. Just 50 seconds into this final frame of regulation. Coming up next here on the upper rink, it will be the Stony Brook Seawolves and the Stevens Institute of Technology Ducks in the quarterfinal matchup for the Silver Division. The winner of that one is Markoulis. Fought off the deflection to make the stop. A rough first period for Spiro Markoulis, but he settled in that second and has made some big saves, keeping his team within shouting distance here in this one. Bush, shot deflected wide. As I was saying, Stevens against Stony Brook as the net comes off behind Markoulis again. But the Stevens-Stony Brook winner later tonight will play the 2-seed Fairfield here in the Silver Division playoffs in the other semifinal game. And then 9:30 p.m. puck drop on the lower rink. Travis Quigley on the call for Fordham. And Ramapo College of New Jersey, Markoulis another stop and gets the whistle. That is the Black Division quarterfinals on the lower rink tonight. Relatively slow start here to this third period. A lot of whistles. Face-off has been down the Hofstra end for most of it thus far. A shot from Spryer deflects and goes wide. Madera. Check to the wall. Now Pilato trying for the centering feed. Comes to Madera. Throws it back to the point. Shot towards the net. Deflected. Almost went over the net, but getting back to his feet to get the glove on it and the whistle is Markoulis. Nicholas L. here down the other end has been outstanding as well. Just the one goal allowed. Not as busy as Markoulis as a shot from Spryer goes high. Markoulis out of his net. Head for Feza. Just missed Buglione with the pass. And the puck turned right back around. Cox sidesteps a hit there. What a move that was to get around C.J. Taddeo, but then lost the handle. Goes to work in the offensive zone. Gave the puck away though. Ryan O'Shea trying to stretch it ahead. Knocked down by Feza. Now Cox takes a big hit there as thought that was a puck for a second. Part of the stanchion got knocked down to the ice. The linesman will pick it up. Shot towards the net looking for a Cox deflection. But the save made by Ellen, he gets the whistle. Good shift there for Hofstra. Trying to find any momentum here. They change lines and out to take the faceout, Joseph Schnatter with Yerkes and Kelly. And coming out to the point is Chris Del Panino and Dylan Kinzer. As it looks like that pane of glass here right on the near side. You see it on the camera there. Thanks to our cameraman Paul Trentini. It's a little bit loose there, but it appears as though we'll play on without it. I'm not sure. The linesman's trying to explain to the ref what happened on the hit that knocked it free. As Taddeo ran Cox into the boards on the near side here. And it looks like we might have a delay in the action till that's fixed as the refs are sending the teams back to their respective benches. See it uneven there, so could be a bit dangerous. And it looks like the linesman talking to one of the arena staff members who will try to get this back in order here on the near side half wall. So 17:45 to go here in the third period. 4-1 lead for New Haven. Not that either team really had the momentum so far in this third period, but any possible momentum has been stifled so far for both sides. And this could probably take a few minutes, so we'll step aside here while the glass is being fixed. You're tuned in to the Empire Collegiate Hockey Conference playoffs here on LI Sports Network. Never mind, the arena staff knows how to get things done here. They quickly pop that panel back on, and it looks like we're set for play once again. Brady Campbell with you here from the rinks at Shelton Upper Rink. 4-1 lead, 7:45 to go in the third period. New Haven in front. As the puck is down and play is resumed. Offensive zone draw here for Hofstra. That puck played by a high stick of one of the Pride, and the face-off will come outside. And the face-off here now controlled by New Haven. They get it back out to center and deflect it down the ice by Facette. Puck stretch ahead by Kinzer. And now look at this, a 2-on-0 for Hofstra. Down low, pass across, saved by L. Nicholas L. A 2-on-0. Denies Casola on the cross ice feed from Matarazzo. Van Aaron right back in. And the net will come off behind the play. And we get a whistle. Get another look at this. The defense there just caught in no man's land. Matarazzo gets in tight, then goes across. Casola and kicking out the left pad is L. And boy, the momentum could have shifted just a little bit here. About 3 minutes into this period, would have had a tight one. But Nicholas L keeps his team in front by 3. Hofstra still in the attacking zone. Simone couldn't get it out. Right through the slot that pass went. Then that shot sticked behind the goal by L. Matarazzo to the point. Criscolo holds it in, centering pass back to the point. Heavy point shot goes wide, chip back towards the front, bouncing puck. And a great play by Facette to get around Casola. Started back ahead by New Haven. That one chipped down the ice. No icing as Markoulis will play it. Moves it quickly ahead for Matarazzo, who will head off for a change as Criscolo goes that one ahead. Touched on by McCardle, who took a shot into the glass. Harris tried to play it off the back of the goal to himself, but he was under pressure. Cox point blank, and his shot was deflected and blocked immediately. New Haven trying to come back the other way with speed. Outside shot, pad save, rebound, push just wide. Riccitelli on the rebound off the initial shot from Deneau. Bush towards the goal, steered away. Harris on it. Behind the net. And taken back by the Pride. Buglione behind the defense. Bush just gets a stick on it, and then Buglione tried to keep his leg onside, but the linesman rolls it off, and we get the whistle. L made the save on that shot either way. And the faceoff will come back just outside the Hofstra zone here. And they draw one back by New Haven. Harris from the wrong side of center down the ice, but no icing. Stretch ahead, deflected on by Yerkes. Balled all the way down to Harris. And played back and fired in by Deneau. To the corner. Rosa. Ahead on the tape of Kelly. Kelly had it poked off his stick by Harris. Comes to Yerkes on the near side. Stumbles down. Keeps it moving to the corner. Kelly centering pass right through the blue paint. Point shot. Knocked down. Right through the low slot. That pass came from Schnatter. Now fired ahead off the stick of Deneau. And he's got a beat on it behind the net. Deneau has Pilato cutting. Gave it to him behind the net. Banked that one off of Markoulis and right through the slot. Yerkes trying to get around and draws the penalty. Yerkes doing good work there on O'Shea. Now centers it, and O'Shea gets back into position to block that point blank shot from Matarazzo, but he will be penalized with 14:09 to go. And so Hofstra a chance here. Big power play. Try to get back within 2, cut the deficit in half. And a big kill here needed for New Haven. Not let the Pride get any momentum, as the Pride have come out pretty strong here in the third period thus far. Clearing attempt held in. and wrapped around behind the net. Pass off the outside of the goal. Comes free to the corner. On that is Cox. Goes back to the point, D to D. Now down to the corner, around the net, Cox. Turns with it. Tries to center it, gets through, and backhanded just wide by Buglione. Now at the half wall. Down low, Cox. Moving with it, goes back to the point for Kinzer. Returns it to Cox. Takes that shot. Was trying to pick the top corner. And the right arm stop from L. Markoulis out of his net to play it. Halfway through the power play. A lot of puck movement from Hofstra. Not too much towards the net just yet. Ill made the stop on Cox moments ago. Van Aaron looking for another and caught the post. Might have hit the post and the bar there. Almost went top shelf on Nicholas L for what would have been his second of the game. Cox steps around one, tough angle try himself, but he missed, and it goes all the way back down the ice as it wrapped around the glass. Now Cox, half a minute to go on the penalty. To the outside, around Harris, centers it just out of the reach of Van Aaron. Just got a piece of it. That one appeared to hit the ceiling, and we get a whistle. 19 to go on the penalty. Pretty good power play for the Pride. They've been unable to beat Van Aaron, though. Or, excuse me, L. Van Aaron did, but not the post. They win the draw. Casola to the point. Criscolo walks the line. Down to McCardle. Now center point, Criscolo winds one up. Shot blocked. It still made it through. And L dives on it. And some more pushing and shoving. Yerkes involved with, I believe, Harris in front. And they'll get separated. Matthew Bush slid into the net there behind Ellis. He went sprawling out to cover it. 3 seconds left on the penalty. Faceoff will be Monopoly against Matarazzo. One back towards the point, but back out. And that'll do it for the Hofstra penalty. Had their chances, unable to capitalize though, and still trail by 3. Now ahead comes Riccitelli driving in on the backhand. Got the shot away, easy save there for Markoulis, and now the puck tied up behind the net. Pride come away with it. McCardle for Yerkes, his pass blocked. And Harris for Riccitelli, pass taken away. Matarazzo over the blue line. Matarazzo towards the net, save made by L. Put it right back through the slot, but it comes all the way back down to the Hofstra zone. McCardle settles things here in his own end. Now finds a way to navigate the neutral zone there. A high floater. Stays just below ceiling level. And in play. Criscolo steps in to hold it and deflected, and they score! Yerkes was in front, not sure if he got a stick on it. Hofstra back within 2. Criscolo thought he might elect for the pass there to Matarazzo. Goes to the goal, a seeing eye shot. Yerkes in front, I believe he did get a piece of it. And Long Island Sports Network's very own Brendan Yerkes, it appears he has Hofstra back within 2. They cut the deficit in half, and now we're set up for a finish here. 11:03 to go. Puck loose in the neutral zone. Pride take back possession. Turn back around though, Madera trying to answer back here. As that shot wraps around the glass. And comes out to the neutral zone. Feza couldn't get it around Pilato, who puts it deep. Behind the net, some wrestling there. Centering pass, didn't get through the Spryer. Now they center again, just on the wrong side of him. Del Panino couldn't clear. And player goes down behind the plate. We do indeed have a penalty. The back ref makes the call. And an injured Charger. And now some more pushing and shoving, and the linesman trying to separate the dog pile that ensues. Can't see who that is that got taken down behind the play, but it looks like the Chargers will go back to the power play. And 55 seconds after getting it back within 2, Hofstra will be shorthanded. Just shy of the halfway point of the third period. As now the trainers will come out. It is Brendan Yerkes' goal from Robert Criscolo. Yerkes with 5 goals in the regular season gets a big one here for the Pride. Criscolo had 5 assists on the year to go along with his 4 goals and picks up a big helper. Heading off with the penalty will be Dylan Kinzer. As the hurt Charger now being helped up to the ice. Good sign there. Not a good sign. He's being helped off by his teammates. And we'll head off to his bench. That appears to be number 16, Michael Pilato, who has had himself a pretty good game. And hopefully he'll be okay. Scored the 4th goal for the Chargers in this one. And see how long the penalty is for. As the ref's still discussing it. It's a cross-checking penalty against Dylan Kinzer. As of right now, though, Frank Feza is the one in the box. Try to sort this out here. It looks like there might be a penalty as well against New Haven. My apologies. Feza gets 2 minutes roughing. Kinzer gets 2 minutes cross-checking. And there is a penalty against New Haven, but just 1, so in the end it will be a power play for the Chargers. Assuming some of those penalties came from the extracurriculars after the whistle. And off the draw, point shot punched away by Markoulis. So halfway through the third period, 4-2 lead for New Haven. They're on the power play. And the chance to put this game almost out of reach with a possible goal here. Towards the net, deflected, save Markoulis, and then swept right back through the crease. On it's Deneau. Back for Riccitelli. Looking for a lane. That one hit a body. Then they score! A power play goal gives the momentum back to the Chargers. Their first goal since the first period. And it's Michael Madeira. Riccitelli gets the shot through, hits a body, and Madeira, Johnny on the spot, gets to the puck and backhands it into the open net. Big goal for the Chargers. They restore a 3-goal lead with 9:34 to go. And now the hill becomes a bit more steeper for Hofstra once again. Here comes Riccitelli. Cross ice feed, angled just wide. By Deneau, who gets on it. O'Shea breaking. He feeds it to him. His shot ramps up off a stick and out of play. Michael Madeira, one of the leading point getters on this Charger team, just second behind the captain Riccitelli, who had 42, 20 goals, 22 assists. Madeira in the regular season, 15 goals, 14 assists, 29 points, and comes up with a crucial goal to give the momentum back to his team. Just under 9 minutes to go. Casola taken away and cleared back out. Van Aaron looking for an outlet pass to spring him on the possible rush, but the puck cleared back down, and got a whistle here behind the play. Another shaken up Charger. That looks to be CJ Taddeo, who slowly gets back up to his feet, and he'll head to the bench. See if we get any penalties of this. We might. I didn't necessarily see one of the refs' arms in the air. But it looks like one of the refs just made a call. And now they're going to discuss things. And New Haven might get another power play. Nick Aloisio is headed to the box. It's like the ref's still talking to the scorer's table. An interference penalty is the call. Now the Hofstra bench not too happy, trying to get an explanation here. But it appears after all this, it will be a Charger power play, and if they haven't put the game out of reach already, a power play goal here would certainly seem to do just that. If they can restore their 4-goal lead. And they changed that Aloisio penalty. It's elbowing for 5 minutes now. And even if New Haven's unable to come out of this with a goal, if Hofstra is unable to somehow get a short-handed goal or something, this penalty could have basically effectively almost put the game out of reach. Hofstra will only have about 3.5 minutes or so to do something, down by likely at least 3. .8:40 to play, and it will be a 5-minute power play for the Chargers. Appears as though it might take a miracle at this point for the Pride. Chargers control the draw. Harris towards the net. Where's the puck? Markoulis does have it. He looked over his shoulder and fell back, but he's able to get the cover. Playing for the right to face Rutgers in the semis tomorrow. Harris, Riccitelli towards the net, high, off the glass. Now Harris, down low, Riccitelli steps in, shoots, save Markoulis. Markoulis is gonna have to put up a performance very reminiscent of last year's quarterfinal, despite the quadruple overtime loss. 95 save performance in that one. And with his team Down the man for 5 minutes. Oh, could have been at least a 2, if not 3-on-1, but they mishandle the puck. Harris, cross-ice fire just wide by Madera. Hofstra almost with that shorthanded opportunity that they needed. Puck just held in, now cleared back out to center. And the near steal again. Harris has almost been on the wrong end of a couple turnovers. Riccitelli from the slot, blocked, and then he's taken down to the ice. Deneau holds it in. Not very far, though, swept out. And the Pride with numbers. Van Aren, a breakaway, in, scores! Second of the game, James Van Aren. The Pride still with a little bit of life. It's a shorthanded goal. A very aggressive penalty kill thus far. James Van Aren receives that pass. Facing the wrong way, he's able to turn around and get in all alone with L and goes 5-hole. And the Pride back within 2, 7:13 to play, 3:34 remaining on the major penalty against Aloisio. And so Hofstra, a little bit of life. Looks like having another issue over by the scorers table at the linesman here trying to get sorted out. Van Aren shorthanded from McCardle and Matarazzo. Set to go now. Puck is down 5-3. Charger lead cut back to 2. Shrieking in Spryer has an angle, and a tough angle at that. Same Markoulis, and Hofstra clears it down. O'Shea with some time here in his own end. Drops it off. Simone finds a lane to the circle, takes it behind the goal. Almost lost his footing, stays up, cross-ice Spryer. Back to the point, O'Shea. Across, Simone, aggressive save, Markoulis, and he gets the whistle. Coming up next, Seawolves of Stony Brook and the Ducks of the Stevens Institute of Technology in the other quarterfinal game here in the Silver Division. Winner of that one will play Fairfield. Winner of this one will face Rutgers. To the point, O'Shea shoots. Markoulis made the save, doesn't know where it is, it ends up in the corner. And Facette behind the goal. His pass blocked, ends up with Spryer on the half wall. Curls back, Spryer. O'Shea for Simone, right point. Now left point O'Shea, one-timer high. Wraps around the glass. Casola, 1-on-3, takes the hit, and it will be a penalty. And that'll even things up 4-on-4 with just 2 minutes and 16 seconds left on the 5-minute major. It'll now be 4-on-4. For likely 2 minutes, we'll get the call. And Hofstra hanging around. It was a 1-on-3 battle there at the half wall. Casola just trying to clear it, braces for impact, and draws the penalty. It'll be against Simone. Just 2 minutes, but 4-on-4, some more open ice. Hofstra with the offensive zone draw, controlled initially. Now the puck tied up behind the goal. Harris trying to step away and just clears it back out. Turning with it, Pilato. Chipped ahead, now sprung on. Pilato, left pad save, Markoulis. Hofstra with numbers, penalty called, and they're going to have a man advantage here unless they bury one. Shot deflects wide. Swung back in front and chipped over the goal. Not sure if it would have counted as the puck was touched first by one of the New Haven members. What a sequence. And now it'll be 4-on-3 for the Pride. High sticking the call against Michael Madeira. There's a minute 34 left on the penalty. The 5-minute major to Aloisio. A minute 18 left on the penalty to Simone. And now 2 minutes up there for Madeira. 5:13 to play. Suddenly we have ourselves a finish here. And what for a majority of the hockey game seemed like New Haven was relatively in control for. Trying to sort out the penalty times, it looks like here. It'll be a minute 18 before it becomes a 5-on-4 as Simone will step back out onto the ice. And then it'll be 4-on-4 for about 20 seconds or so before Hofstra will have a 5-on-4 for about half a minute. Once we get the penalty time sorted out here. But a golden opportunity for the Pride. Have seemingly, at this point really, all but navigated that 5-minute major with the help of a shorthanded goal and a couple penalties against the Chargers. And so now they put the penalty on Aloisio back up. A minute 33 remaining in that one. Now just over 5 minutes to go. Hofstra wins the draw with a 4-on-3 advantage for just over a minute. McCardle to the net. That one caught the post. L got a piece of it, it looked like, as well. McCardle again. To the point, down low. Return feed. Back to McCardle. Towards the net, save. L, no rebound. Good puck movement here by the Pride. First shot from McCardle beats L. Or I should say, it looks like he got a piece of it. And then it caught the iron as well. Pride win the draw, put it behind the net. Wrap back around the boards, McCardle waiting. 40 seconds left in the penalty to Simone before it becomes a 4-on-4 for approximately 20 seconds. Down low. Stepping down with it, it came back out. One of the Hofstra players lost their glove, recovers it as the shot sticked away by L. From McCardle, 20 seconds left on the penalty. McCardle center point, save L. And he holds on again. 16 seconds on the penalty to Simone. 31 left on the penalty to Aloisio. And 58 on the penalty to Madeira. Face-off won cleanly by the Pride, but to a vacant right point, comes back out to center. 10 seconds left before we're back to even strength for a brief amount of time. Van Aaron on hat-trick watch to the outside. Goes back to the point with it. McCardle, one penalty over. Back to 4-on-4 for 10 more seconds. Down low off the outside of the goal from Van Aaron. Chargers trying to clear. Held in. Off the glass. Matarazzo taken to the wall. Now 5-on-4 for Hofstra for about half a minute. Takeaway, though, they have the empty net deflected in. That shot was going wide, but it's deflected in by Hofstra, and that might do it. Riccitelli with the steal. Hofstra pulls their goalie just as New Haven took the puck away. And it looks like Jordan Cox on the wrong end of that deflection. Trying to just make a play to keep it out of his net and accidentally angles it back towards the goal. 19 seconds to go. That will technically be a shorthanded goal as well. Of course, with the goalie pole, but also the penalty. 19 seconds left on the penalty to Madera. 3.5 to go in the hockey game. Back to a 3-goal lead for New Haven. Richatelli seemingly punched their ticket to meet Rutgers tomorrow night. 2 seconds and 1 penalty over, back to 5 aside. What a turn of events back and forth that was. And in the end, New Haven ends up back where they started with a 3-goal lead. O'Shea behind the net. Clear back out to center. We'll see how aggressive the Hofstra coaches are. If they attempt a goalie pull, they might now. They'll be headed to the power play. Rosa goes down to the ice. Trying to make a play on it was James Brady, but took out the legs of Rosa in the process. So hold on, not quite done yet. Hofstra still with a glimmer of hope. And they must score. And if you're Hofstra, you probably want to score pretty quickly on the power play. 2:44 to go in the game. It will be an empty net. Markoulis back to the bench. An empty netter would officially ice this one. Off the draw. Pride control. McCardle down for Van Aren. Holds to the corner. Matarazzo behind for Cox. Returns it to Matarazzo. Cross ice. Shot, score! Power play goal, hat trick, James Van Aren. Pride not done just yet. Great vision here by Matarazzo. Cross ice. As a righty, Van Aren has to settle. Bodell couldn't recover. And Van Aren buries it. And he has 3 of the 4 Hofstra goals. Brendan Yerkes with the other. It'll be a timeout here for Hofstra. 3 third period goals from the Pride. 2:26 remains. Markoulis, of course, back in his goal here for the center ice face-off after the goal. Van Aren from Buglione on the power play. As the Pride back within 2. Pilato toss out the faceoff. Good to see him back after going down with an injury earlier in this third period. Off the faceoff, cleared down the ice by the Chargers. 2:15 to play. Started ahead by Matarazzo. Delayed offside here. Matarazzo spills down. This one dumped down the ice. No icing. And now a check delivered behind the play. And I believe it's going to get penalized as an injured Charger. After all that, that's Jaden Spryer. Chargers bench, Chargers fan base not too happy with that hit. And indeed it will be a penalty, and that should likely all but do it. Chris Del Panino to the box with exactly 2 minutes to go. And that is Also a 5-minute, excuse me, yeah, that is also a 5-minute major, just 2 minutes to play. But either way, the rest of the game spent on the power play. 5-minute slashing call against El Panino. Face off one. Cross ice Harris. Shoot, save Markoulis. Here comes Hofstra. Aggressive penalty kill here, down 2 with just 2 minutes to go. Dump just wide of the goal. Markoulis staying in his net, it looks like. With the Pride short-handed. New Haven comes away with it. And just clear the head. To the outside, good defensive stick there. Cox makes a nice move as well. Throws it ahead, cross ice. McCardle trying to catch it and just unable to do so. Harris had to leap over him after sweeping it away. Could have been a 2-on-1 down low. Riccitelli a shot into the netting. With 1:17 to go. Seawolves watching this one from behind the New Haven goal. In uniform, ready to go for their matchup against Stevens Institute of Technology. Short-handed chance for Van Aaron, looking for a fourth. Couldn't get it to go. Markoulis back to the bench. One last gasp here for Hofstra. 1 minute to go. New Haven trying to lock it down. And we get a whistle. Might be a too many men call. I believe against Hofstra, they were making a change. Well, Kinzer was trying to avoid a forecheck there. And heading to the box will be Matarazzo to serve it. And that'll do it. 56.8 to go. 5-on-3 for Hofstra. Or excuse me, for New Haven. Still, for what it's worth, 3 minutes, 57 seconds left on the major. And now the second 2-minute power play. And both teams, New Haven almost seemingly at times doing all they can to keep Hofstra in it. One-timer, glove save Markoulis. But in return, Hofstra has made a few too many mistakes here down the stretch penalty-wise. And they'll fall just short with 50.3 to go. A great comeback here. But in the end, New Haven will keep the Pride at bay. Harris just hold on to it as long as he can. Goes cross ice. Spryer in front, quickly turned on goal. Save Markoulis, and another. Couple more saves for Spiro Markoulis. Harris in the final half minute will hold on to the puck. Go down low. Simone tries to stuff it short side. Markoulis the save. Wrapped behind the net in the final 10. Cox will clear it back out to center. Skate it back ahead. Perhaps one more chance here in the slot. Blocked, and another save right at the horn. But that'll do it. The New Haven Chargers are off to the semifinal to face Rutgers. One more look at the chance here at the horn. Two great saves by Markoulis, playing right up until triple zeros. But the Chargers hang on. They were up 4-0 after one. Only scored 2 the rest of the way. Hofstra storms back, but Nicholas L. and company keep them at bay. A 6-1 victory, and they will face the Rutgers Scarlet Knights back here tomorrow. What a game. It looked like Hofstra would go away relatively quietly, but they storm back and give themselves a chance. That game will be 8:45 p.m. tomorrow night. Back here on the upper rink, I'll have the call for you. Rutgers against the New Haven Chargers. Well, the game to start the Empire Collegiate Hockey Conference playoffs. Chargers win it 6-4. Thank you so much for tuning in. Coming up next, 9 p.m. puck drop. Stony Brook Seawolves, Stevens Institute of Technology Ducks. Coming up here on the upper rink. But for everyone here at LISN, Paul Trentini on the camera. I'm Brady Campbell signing off. The final score here in the opening game for the quarterfinals, the University of New Haven Chargers 6 and the Hofstra University Pride 4. You've been tuned in to the Empire Collegiate Hockey Conference playoffs here on LI Sports Network.